focus and clarity in terms of where the business is going to be and how to get there. In end of January, beginning of February, the phone started ringing. So all the marketing, all the networking, everything I've been doing was beginning to come to fruition, and the phone started ringing February time. And then when the pandemic hit, the phone stopped. And all the work, the projects that I had been developing and bringing forward just stopped. It was like a tap turning off. At that point, it was almost, I suppose, that mortuary humour. I was laughing. I thought, okay, how much more can go wrong here? Finally, you know, I'd been struggling and struggling and struggling. Finally, things started working, and the pandemic hit, and it's just, how much more can go wrong? I felt okay. I felt, okay, this will pass. And, you know, with Steve's support, there was an instant focus. And maybe I'm moving on to another question now. But there was an instant focus on, right, now what? Because the challenges that had been made of me, now what is really is pretty much the theme. If that's not working, now what? If you want this to work, now what? So a pandemic hit, so we could curl up in a ball and think, all right, you have to wait. Or you can think, now what? As a result of the pivoting work we did and reappraising, I've restructured it to offer wider services based on my broader experience. I introduced myself as a business, as a property development consultant, property development manager. That's how I'm framing it now. So the architecture services are still involved, but actually I engage with clients. I work with clients much sooner in the process. And that came out of that time to reappraise, to reassess the business, reassess my skills, what I can offer and what I want from it. And now my focus has been maintained. I continue marketing, I've developed new client contacts. I'm now talking with new clients about new projects that will coming. And you know, some are coming through now, some are actually producing fee income, but actually the outlook and the sort of the long-term view is much healthier now. I'm much more optimistic now than I have been in the last 15 or 20 years of my career. But actually having that support and that encouragement and that belief to just keep pushing and to convince me, to give me the belief in myself to keep pushing, that's how we've ended up here. I would say, be really blunt with, I can only speak of Steve obviously, but I would say be really blunt about your skepticism, because he'll answer your questions and he will either convince you that it's the right decision, or he'll agree with you that it isn't. He's not, I never felt sold to. So I would say, if you're unsure, have that conversation and be blunt about why, and let him answer, and then take it from there.